Hi, friends. So, I'm going to read you a book that has a lot of examples of similes in it. It's called Sometimes I Feel Like a Mouse. And you'll notice the word like right there, which is what's in a simile. Similes either use like or as. Sometimes I feel like a mouse is the title of this book, and that's a simile. She's comparing herself to feeling like a mouse. So let's see what other similes are in this book. And this is a book about feelings, and it's written by Jeannie Modesitt and illustrated by Robin Spowert. Did the pictures. Sometimes I feel like a mouse hiding shy. So mice are little. So if you feel like a mouse hiding and you're shy, you might feel really little, like you want to just kind of disappear like a mouse. You don't want to be seen. Sometimes I feel like an elephant stomping bold. Ooh, if you're feeling like an elephant stomping bold, then you do want to be seen. You're being bold and brave and maybe like loud. So he's comparing himself to feeling like an elephant, stomping, bold. Sometimes I feel like a wolf crying sad. Because wolves do that, don't they? They have that sad cry where they howl. And so she's comparing herself to feeling like a wolf crying. She might be feeling sad. Sometimes I feel like a canary singing happy. Oh, so a canary is a kind of bird. So a bird singing and feeling happy. She's comparing that. Doesn't that sound better than just saying, sometimes I feel happy? Sometimes I feel like a canary singing happy. So similes make it sound so much more interesting. Sometimes I feel like a rabbit trembling, scared. Sometimes rabbits can tremble if they're nervous or scared, and so she's comparing herself to that little rabbit trembling. Sometimes I feel like a horse galloping brave. So that sounds so much more interesting than just saying, sometimes I feel brave. Sometimes I feel like a horse galloping brave. Makes it sound really cool. Sometimes I feel like a squirrel skittering, excited. Like when squirrels run around really fast, skittering. Be really excited. Sometimes I feel like a swan floating calm. That's a good way to describe feeling calm. Floating like a swan. Sometimes I feel like a lion roaring mad. That's a good way to describe mad, right? A lion being really loud and roaring. Sometimes I feel like a cat snuggling warm. Sometimes I feel like a dog drooping, ashamed. It reminds me of like when my dogs get in trouble and they kind of put their head down and run, into their kennel. So he's feeling like he did something wrong. He feels bad, like a dog drooping, ashamed. Sometimes I feel like an eagle soaring proud, soaring through the sky, feeling proud. Shy, bold, sad, happy, scared, brave, excited, calm, mad, warm, ashamed, and proud. I have lots of feelings, and it's wonderful to be me. So this book had great feeling words in it, and it also had those great similes using that word like. You can use like or as to turn something into a simile and make it sound so much more interesting. So I hope you try that out this week, and I hope you enjoyed this book. Sometimes I feel like a